Good day and welcome to EDMS, where we strive to make EGD as simple as possible. In today's lesson, we are going to look at a mechanical drawing in the grade 10 HSE Workbook, page 6-1. We already did number 1, 2 and 3, so we are only going to focus on number 4 for this lesson. If you want to refer back to these lessons, you can go and check out on the YouTube channel, where I've explained the importance of third orthographic projection, and I've done number 2 and 3 as well. Now we're going to do number 4, and number 4 isometrical drawing you can find down here. They already indicated to you that this is the right view and this is the front view, and obviously this will then be the top. I'm going to start with the right view for number 4. When we start with the right view, we know that we want to draw the right view in this block, front view over here, and the top view will be located at the top. When we start with the right view, we want to start out of that point. We can only draw out to the right and downwards, and that point can be located on the right view over there. Why there? Because if you bring this forward, it has a width of one block, and the height of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It is that point over there. You can also project this point 30 degrees to the left, and you can take that point down, and that square or rectangle that you see there is over here now. Now remember, when we do orthographic views, we are drawing 2D views of a product. So there's no depth that you will be able to see. It is going to look like this, where everything is on one plane. So that point is over there. The total width of this right view is 1, 2, 3 blocks. So we're going to start by putting that width in 1, 2, 3. The height is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no guessing. We are just counting the blocks. At the bottom, we need to go 1, 2, 3 as well. Close it. Then we're going to go up 1, 2. 1, 2. Then 1 inwards. And then it's 1, 2, 3 all the way to the top. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now this little rectangle that you see there sits further back. Because it's a 2D drawing now, we are going to move it forward, and it has a width of 1 and a height of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So over there is that rectangle. There we go. The question also stated that we need to show all hidden detail. Now, if you stand here and you look in this direction, is there anything else that you will be able to see as a dotted line? Yes, there is a groove or a hole, which you can see here, a rectangle hole, which goes all the way through. We can assume that that goes all the way through this thickness. And it is 1 from the top, 1 block from the top, and 1 block from the bottom. 1 from the top is over there. There's my point. And 1 through, or 1 from the bottom is over there. That hole goes all the way through this width. So from the left side all the way to the right side, we are going to indicate that with a dotted line. Short, 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 short. That indicates the hole that goes all the way through. And this is your right view. Right here. Right. For the right view. Now let's move over to the front view. We're going to start out of that point there. We can draw to the left and down. That point on the front view is the highest rightest corner. Highest rightest corner, which is over there. We can only go to the left and down, to the left and down. Now remember, it's the same principle when it comes to this little rectangle that you see here. We're going to apply the same, so that little rectangle will move forward. It has a width of 1, 2. So it will be 2 plus 1, 2, 3, which has a total length of 5. You can see it at the back as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is over there. We can draw that line in. Remember, this question is done freehand, so it's not going to be perfect, but we're going to try our best. Then at 2, we can go down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So we can go down 3. 1, 2, 3. We can go 3 down on this side as well. 1, 2, 3. And then we can close it. That little rectangle that you see there is this one. Now there's an additional 1, 2 on the side. On the left hand side, it has the total height. We can project this height over from the right view. It will be smart and advisable to use your other views in projection to get heights and widths. This is the total height, there we go, of 5 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can close it at the bottom. It will have the same width as the top. There we go. So here's your front view, this part with that rectangle, but we still need to add in this hole. It is 1 from the left, 1 from the right, 1 from the top, and 1 from the bottom. So it's there. It has a width of 1 block. 1, 1. It has a height of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, yes. And we can close it there on the left and on the right. That is your front view. And we're going to write here, front. There's no additional information that we need to add. There's no hidden detail. This is the front view and this is the right view. Let's look at the top view. When it comes to the top view, we need to make sure that our views are aligned. We need to flip our product in the correct orientation. So if this is the front view, then that will be your top view. Can you see that the width has not changed? Front, top. You please do not flip your top view like this, okay? They need to stay aligned. So if this width is on the front view, then you'll need to get the same width on the top view. We're going to start out of this corner, the lowest rightest corner, which is over here. We can only go up and to the left, up and to the left. That point is over there. Now once again, this little rectangle that you see here will come up and it will actually be over there. Can you see it? Because it has a length of 1, 2 and a width of 1, 1, 2 and 1. So that is our top view. Now you can use your 45 degrees in order to project the width over. So we're going to start there. It has a width of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want to show you here. If you project this width to the 45 and you bring it to the left, you'll get that end point. Then the width of 5. It also has 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We can close it at the back with a full line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't trust yourself, you can count again, but it will have the same width as the front view. Then this will also be a full line from that point all the way to this point. We can go add in that little rectangle, a width of 1 and a length of 2. You can also project this width up. There we go. And the width here. There we go. To the 45. Now there's still that hole that we need to fill in. It is going to be in line with this front view. There's the hole. You can project this up. So over there and over there will be a dotted line. Remember, we said that this hole is going to go all the way through from the front to the back. So there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your dotted line. And this, my friends, is your top view. And that is that for number 4. Thank you so much for joining this lesson. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. And also give this video a like if you found this helpful. I really do appreciate all your support. Take care, and I'll see you in the next lesson.